How y'all doing?
So, hey, Pat Pete was just talking. I asked him about how open. Were you surprised in Week 1 against the Packers how open you were in that game, and would you think there'd be like big adjustments?
Yeah. I was surprised on some routes of me being open. As you can see on some of the plays, I was acting like somebody was going to be there, and nobody was there. So I'm definitely expecting them to play a little differently. Uh, I definitely remember Jair saying he was wishing to play me man to man more, and be on me more. So I'm pretty sure they're going to have a different plan than what we had the first game of the season.
Justin, how are you a different player now? I mean, after all of the crazy games and the tight catches and things that you've had to go through, how are you different than the last time you faced them?
I don't really know how to say I'm too different, but I just been adjusting on the way. Teams been playing me differently. People been having different schemes for me. So it's really just been me just trying to figure out on the way or on the way of the route. But everybody just been playing me kind of differently and similar, kind of. So it's tough to really go through the game and not really knowing exactly how they're going to play me. But I feel like I reached a level to where I'm good enough to go and move.
What makes Jair Alexander good? Why does he cover well?
He's a physical receiver, and also he's smart. He studies film. He knows different routes, different schemes. Definitely, somebody that you can't take lightly.
You broke team records of two Hall of Famers last week, and Moss and Carter. Your updated thoughts that you had time to reflect on that in the same game, and then have you heard from either of those guys?
Yeah, it's always a blessing to be in the same conversation as them, to have my numbers up with theirs. It's always something to think about for myself. To think about me watching them as a little kid, being fans of them, and now competing with them, breaking their records, and just being in their conversation. It's special for sure.
So I know Carter congratulated you via Twitter. Have you heard from any of those in any other way?
Not too much. They're private guys. They're guys that don't really say too much, especially not on social media. They're in the older generation, so the social media doesn't really get to them as much as it would do for me. But I know they always show support for me, always show love for me. So it's always appreciated.
And one more for me, just your updated thoughts on chasing the Calvin Johnson record. I believe you're on pace for 1990 now, but people are always going to bring up the 17-game versus 16-game thing too.
Yeah, it's not really too much on my mind at this moment. At this moment we have 2 games left in the regular season. I'm planning on doing whatever I need to do for my team to win. Of course, going into Green Bay is definitely going to be difficult. Having the players that they have over there, the coaching that they have over there. The record is not too much on my mind. It's just mostly about just playing my play and let the plays come to me. And if I do get the record, I get the record. It's just really not too much on my mind at this moment. We all have that one goal of reaching the Super Bowl, and if I get the record and we don't get to the Super Bowl, what's the point?
Justin, speaking of social media, you had a tweet last night about Kirk and just kind of defending him. I'm sure he knows how you feel about him, but how important is it in your mind for you and maybe other guys to be out in public kind of saying those things?
It's really not too much about us just being out in public about it. It's just that the fact that people don't really show him, just the amount of work that he's been putting in. Everybody want to make jokes about him and stuff like that. I always want to talk about him, but his numbers is showing differently. I don't really want to talk too much on that, but he's doing whatever he needs to do in order for his team to win, and we're definitely standing behind him for sure.
Justin, how different has his job been in this offense in terms of the number of things he has control of the line of scrimmage, things he has to account for or change?
It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to deal with. I definitely give kudos to him. The amount of plays that he has to remember, even the length of the plays that he has to recall to us. Sometimes we don't even understand how he does it. But I mean, he's so confident in this offense. You can definitely tell he's more able to do whatever he wants to do in this type of offense.
To kind of block out the white noise when people talk about records, talk about how you are, and remain not only a great player but the same person. What has been the main constant to keep that level for you?
I mean, I got to the point where I felt like just going into the game, just being myself. I mean, I rely on my talent. I rely on the coaches to do whatever it takes to give the ball to the playmakers in the offense. And I rely on Kirk to make the right reads and give me opportunities throughout the game. So I mean, I feel like it just comes whenever it comes. Especially during this season, I had so many big games, so many 100-yard games. I feel like whenever the ball comes my way and it's a good day, I feel like it just comes. It's not really too much to really think about. I really just go out there and just play football, and just like I said, whatever comes.
And the outside noise doesn't affect you. You don't even hear it. Do you
Not
watch
really.
things?
Not really. I kind of got over that in college. I mean, I got to the point where I've been doubted so many times. Never really got any awards for my accolades. So it's just really just been worrying about myself, being the best I can be for my team, and just making the plays when they come to me.
Can you take us through what you remember about running that route on third down, where they were like bracketing you? What your thought process before the snap and then after?
Yeah, well, he was inside shade, especially lining up in a tight position. I mean, 99% of the time they're playing me two-man if they're especially inside shade, the corner, with the safety kind of stacking me. So he's off the hashes. They're playing too high, and the corner's playing inside shade. So two-man I know for sure is coming. I have a inside route, backside, and just taking that outside release, knowing that I have so much room to the outside of me, kind of selling that outside move and then hitting back in, and it was a phenomenal throw by Kirk, leading me away from the contact and all of the craziness from the two defenders.
Did that route remind you at all of that play in Philadelphia against Slay, where he was over the top, and I think we talked about it after?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Is that similar at all or no?
Not really. Just because Slay was in deep third, so that kind of the Giants play was playing man to man with two high safeties. So it's a little different. I definitely should have cut face during that game, but I mean, it's something to learn about, something to move forward on, and I mean, whenever that play do come, I know what to do.
Justin, at what point have you become, or did you become comfortable with the offense? Remember, early in the season, you guys talked a lot about how we're still getting it, But it seems like recently that's really kind of come to fruition.
I don't really know exactly when the exact point of where I would say I got it. But I feel like every single week we're finding new ways to better ourselves in this offense, finding ways to spread the ball around to different people. I mean, we just have so many different playmakers on this offense. Feels like TJ's making plays, wherever you look around. Me, Dalvin, KJ and Adam always step up when they need to. So, I mean, we definitely have the players to make something shake for this team. And we're all just buying into the process. We're all learning every single day, putting new plays in every single day. So that communication is key with us, and we all got to be on that same page.
Justin, you talked last year about not necessarily being in love with the cold weather. Not going to be super cold this weekend, but still, now that you're a seasoned Minnesotan, are you getting more used to it, or what's your weather update?
I think I am getting used to it a little bit, as much as I hate to say that. I am getting used to it, but definitely it being a little warmer is going to help a little bit at least. Definitely being in Green Bay last year, it was definitely cold towards the end of the season. But I mean, it is what it is. You got to play in those type of conditions. No matter if it's rain, sleeting, or snowing, you got to go out there and play your best. So we still have a lot of stuff on the line. We need to win out the season. So I mean, every game counts, and we need to take every single one seriously and go forward to where we want to go.
Justin, you were just talking about how all the players, TJ, we're all making plays. Brian O'Neill said after the game that TJ doesn't get enough credit for basically learning that playbook,
Yes.
he thought, in 2
Yes.
days.
Yes.
What do you say about a guy that come in and do that?
Yes, I agree. And the crazy part is you don't ever really see him messing up. That's the main part. He don't ever really, see him asking questions or even seem like he doesn't know what he's doing. So it's amazing for him to come in and automatically know what to do. I still don't know how he did it. Maybe I need to get on his studying plan. I don't know. I need to ask him. But, I mean, it's definitely crazy how he came in and, got 9 catches off the jump playing whatever team we played the first game he came.
Justin, do you hear the MVP chants, and can a receiver win that award, do you think?
Yeah, I hear the MVP chants. I mean, the fan base is definitely wonderful for giving me those MVP chants. But I think the MVP should be, considered to everybody in the league. Understanding that the quarterback is a tough position to deal with. You have so much stuff to really, have to do throughout the game. Especially quarterback is one of the most important positions to have. But I feel like if another position is having a great season, not saying just me, any other position, I feel like it should be considered.
Do you think the record helps you?
Uh,
Calvin had his, it was your 4-win team.
Right. I mean, it might not. Don't really know. But I mean, the MVP, if it goes to the quarterback, I mean, it is what it is. It's not really something that I'm, looking forward to. But if I do get it, that's definitely going to be something that I would be excited about having.
Thanks, Justin.
Appreciate y'all.
There you go.